There you go. Attaboy. That's good. There you go. Oh, there you go.
I'm here with Streetsboro's Graham Jonas and Jayden Coffie after their 2-0 win here over Southeast. Guys, congrats on the win. Great game. Offensively, it was a bit of a struggle. They got a good pitching staff over there. Just talk about the approach at the plate today.
I mean, we were just trying to really jump on the fastballs early, and we didn't do that too much, but it's okay.
Yeah, we just try to put the ball in play and capitalize on the mistakes, and then obviously have timely hitting. You know, guys in scoring position, got to get them in, and I think that was a huge part of the win today.
So Jayden, you had the big hit, the 2-run single there. With a couple guys in scoring position, what was your approach there going into that at bat?
Well, I was just looking for a fastball somewhere over the plate, just putting it somewhere in the outfield, you know, so they can bring it around. But you know, it's great that we got those guys to move up on that fastball there and put them in a good spot to score.
Graham, heck of a performance out of you today, a shutout on the mound. Just talk about your game and your approach of attacking the hitters.
I mean, I was really just trying to go out there and just do my thing. I mean, just try to attack hitters as quick and as fast as possible. Just jump on them early, get ahead of the count.
All right, so still early in the season. What's it going to take for you guys to get to where you want to be this year?
I mean, you just got to work as a team. You got to put the ball in play more, obviously. And you got to make the plays you should make on the defensive side of things.
Yeah, I think we just got to put everything together. You know, we've had a couple games where the bat's been alive and the defense been weak, and then the other way around. But, you know, when you put it all together, we have games like this where you have to come out on top, and, you know, we just got to keep that going forward.
All right, guys, appreciate it. Congrats.
Thanks.
Here with Streetsboro coach Chris Scisciani after their 2-0 win here over Southeast. Coach, congrats on the win. Tough day at the plate, good pitching staff over there.
Yes.
You're able to come through with Jayden with the big hit, and that's really all you needed.
Yeah, we're very excited. I'm happy we got to play these guys. I'm glad that they threw their big guys. We want to see those players. We want to see those pitchers to get us ready for the tournament. It was a great game. It was well played on both sides. It was very clean. Jayden had a great at bat, battled, and got into a 2-straight count. And our approach is shorten the swing, try to take it to right field. He had got a key 2-out hit to right field to score those 2 runs and go up 2-0. And Graham just pitched great the whole game for being a freshman and it being his first start. He did a really good job of throwing strikes, not letting free base runners get on, and really closing the door there at the end.
It's a big play in that 5th inning. They strung a few hits together, had a couple guys on. He had a big play at the plate,
Yes.
The cutter runner, and then Jonas came up with the big strike out there to end the inning. Just talk about how big of a momentum swing that was for you guys.
Oh, that was huge. There was a couple different plays throughout the game that we made that were a little bit unordinary with that overthrow and us hustling and getting where we needed to be. Luckily, that kid slid in the 3rd, or he might have been safe standing up, so that kind of helped us a tiny bit. But getting that ball and relaying it to Joey and Joey making a good tag, I mean, that saves a ton. I mean, it would have gave up a run there. It would have been 2-1, and a totally different ball game, So that was awesome.
So you had 4 freshmen out there today playing for you. How big was that to get them some varsity experience here today?
It was great, and to be honest with you, 3 of them are normal starters, and they play every day, and the 4th one was a sub-in today, and it's awesome that we're able to do that. It's unfortunate that we don't have a JV baseball team this year, so what we tried to do is keep a little bit more on our roster, and when we can, in non-league games and situations, try to sprinkle some of our younger guys in so we don't lose those guys to the program. And, hopefully we pass this levy and we'll have all our sports back.
All right, and then what's the biggest key for you guys to have success this season?
The biggest key right now for us this season is we keep telling the kids we got to be clean, we got to throw strikes, and we can't make errors. We have to have a good approach at the plate, and we're starting to piece that together. Our first few games, we weren't, but now that we're getting into consistency of being outside and working our approach a little bit more in the hitting room, things are starting to fall into place.
All right, Coach, appreciate the time.
Thank you.